What is going on? It's Nick with Us versus Herd. Today we had a pretty much inside day. For me personally, I was up on my options trading account. I'm still struggling on a couple of these, especially like Snow, Neo, Baidu. But we did get some money back today. You know, Penn's looking a lot better today, which I'll definitely cover. I didn't have any realized profits or losses in options. In futures, I did make $112 trading MNQ on this super flat day, so not very impressive. But you know, we didn't go red today. I mean, the biggest thing for MNQ today. I mean, let's look at this. I mean, this was the intraday action. I mean, just ping back and forth, ping back and forth, ping back and forth, ping back and forth. A lot of times, like in that scenario, you can definitely lose a lot of money in the chop. Like, you know, you're going long at the wrong time, you're going short at the wrong time, you're going long. So for me, it was I was trying to be disciplined. I was actually up like $140 on that account, and then I closed it down to the day up 112. So I did lose like $30. I was up more, then came down, and you know, it was I would say it was tricky. And you know, the market was definitely waiting for Powell and saying, hey, you know, what is he going to say? And he didn't really say anything. So, you know, the market, I think, was definitely interesting because I was live streaming at the time, and as you can see, the market was held down. But let me zoom in here. This is the 1 minute chart, right? So the market closed right here, 14:59 my time, so I'm Central, which is 3 p.m. And right when the market closed, it exploded to the upside. I mean, the movement we were waiting for all day. Same thing on SPY. SPY 2. Look at this. Right at close, popped up, and it's still moving higher, 409.39. So we were held down. SPY actually looks a lot better than, let's say, like the Qs with the NASDAQ, which I was trading. Like, look at this. This was flat, and then right at close, what happens? Pop. The movement we were waiting for all day. So definitely interesting, kind of weird. You know, I'm gonna go over my trades here, but we're touching all-time highs. Look like Nasdaq's gonna push all-time highs. SPY's up there. I mean, this rally might just be getting started. People are gonna start getting excited again. I mean, the YouTube views were down. Everything's down because people got decimated. And that's why this morning I actually put out a video about, you know, managing your risk, what to do when you have massive losses. Did you have a massive loss? Did you blow your account up? So check that link, check that video. I did post it earlier today about basically managing your risk and not making sure you don't blow your account up. But first, if you made money today, comment below, got paid. If you lost money today, comment below, learned a lesson. Do me a big favor, hit the like button if you're enjoying the content so far. So kind of going through my portfolio here a little bit of a mess, right? The 10-year, basically I'm down $46 on it. This is the 10-year bonds. I'm basically using it for a hedge. Probably should add a couple more contracts, but my stop loss probably gonna be like 1580 on that. Boeing, I do have a trade on Boeing, pre-earning Boeing trade, which came back. I mean, Boeing was kind of wild today. And we're going to get to the penny stocks and all that. I'm just going to go down the list, and we're going to talk about CLOV, talk about SNDL, you know, some of the stocks that, I mean, for some reason, they're starting to blow the lid off the SPAC stocks again. But Boeing was crushed this morning, opened 253, came down to 249. You know, currently 255 after hours. I'm looking for a bounce above 260. There's some resistance here, but I think it's going to try to make another push towards 275, 280 area, which is why I'm positioned this way. So if Boeing, I'm in the 275 call debit call spread. Now, if we do a analysis on this here, you know, what I'm looking for on Boeing, you know, if it comes up to the 270, 280, I'm going to be up between like $300 and $500 If it goes higher, I mean, if it goes crazy parabolic, I mean, definitely going to be a lot better. I mean, my max profit on this, which is not going to happen, is going, because I'll definitely take profits way before it gets max profit. Like if it pushes 290, definitely taking that off. But if we hit 280, I'll probably take this off. Probably should have done some more. Oh yeah, I only got one spread. Probably should have bought some more late in a little bit, but trying to keep my risk low and go about it that way. Baidu had a push up today, but since these expire tomorrow, not looking good unless we get a miracle. I have the 235 calls. So Baidu could go a little bit crazy, because what I'm looking at on Baidu, if I feel like it's just like one candle away from closing the gap. Like it's here. It like wants to do it. Just do it. Go to 240. We can have a good weekend. Come on, Baidu. You could do it tomorrow, Friday. You can do it. That's all that I want. That's all I want for the weekend. Go to 240. You could get rejected, come back down. I don't care. But right now, I'm looking for 240 push. What's probably going to happen is they're going to lay it flat like this, and then Monday is going to rip to like 270. Watch. Watch. CLOV. So CLOV, what kind of kicked off like these penny stocks? So CLOV, and a lot of these stocks started running exact same time CLOV did. So CLOV actually was newsbound. They got approval, potentially like 10 states, something like that. I don't really know, but the price action here on CLOV went from 7 up to, it closed at 885, but it actually hit 924. And right now, after hours, it hit 941, 925 after hours right now. I've been trading CLOV a little bit here. I was selling some puts, so when it was up in here, so my original position on CLOV, okay, let me show you. I was short some naked puts, and I've been kind of battling it ever since then. So in January, I sold 2 of the naked puts for a 236 credit. So I was on both of these. I was going to get about a $470 credit. Unfortunately, due to it just kept going down. It just kept going down. Thankfully, though, because it kept going down, I was able to roll. So in February, I was able to roll out of February into March contracts for $1 credit. And then I was able to roll out of March to April contracts to 5 cent for a 5 cent credit. Then I was able to roll out of April to May for a 1 penny credit. So I'm going to keep rolling as long as they still allow me to have credit. April 16th, I just didn't think it was going to happen. April 16th is like next week. I could get assigned the shares and then start selling calls, but as long as they keep giving me credit, why not just keep rolling? When I did roll CLOV the last time, so I did get a penny credit, and in realized profit, I did take in another $200 in realized profit. So right now, this position's up 224. Have a little bit of a ways to go. I'm down on this overall position $591 since I put it on, but it was down like $1,000 at one point, and now it's down to $591. So I'm just gonna keep working it. I can, if I want to, I can keep rolling it here. As long as they keep giving me credits, I'm going to keep rolling. But for CLOV, I was actually looking for a close above 9. It didn't happen. They took profits. They laid in a little bit. It did close right below 885. However, after hours we're at 926, 927, as you can see up in here. I do think that was a major barrier here. If it can cross this here, I think it could definitely hit 11 or 12 rather quickly. So just be mindful. Like, this thing can get turned up a little bit, and if it does go back up to 12, I'm gonna probably be doing pretty decent on these naked short puts, and then I can just see what happens. I've been getting credits from them. There's probably about $2,000 in there of potential profit for me to unlock if we can get this thing to really be moving. SNDL, so I'm in SNDL as well, just have shares, and this saw a major pivot as well. This went to 91 cents today, all the way back up to $1. Just the penny stocks, it looks like the small caps, short float, it's gonna get hot again. It appears that today, I don't know why they chose today, but they chose the day. Penn as well. Penn, I have a couple positions on in Penn, and I'm in a credit put spread, which is down small now, like $80, and I have a 110 call for next week expiration on it, currently down $8 or 3% on that. And Penn. What I want is it to break 108. Last couple times we came up to 108, 110. It got rejected. So here it got rejected on March 26th. And to me, it's like not so bad that it got rejected. It's like what it does after it gets rejected. Because here, back on March 26th, I've been holding. Got rejected, came down to 96, 95. Came back up, hit 110. Came back down to 100. I did make like $200 this day when it bounced back up to like the 105 area. But came down today 101. It came out today 101, like 55, and then had an amazing run. Like I know Penn's gonna run, but the thing is, like when you're trading options, sometimes you just gotta relax, give it some time, and see what it does. But Penn, I think it's gonna try to make another run at 110. I would like to see 114. I can get out of this credit put spread. Everything's gonna be good, but We'll see what happens. Now the biggest pain for me right now is snow. Again, I mean, we've been seeing some crazy action at open yesterday. This spiked up to 240, gave it all back. Again today went to 242, gave it all back, and then some, closed red. At least yesterday it closed green. So snow, it looks like it wants to break it. It wants to break 240, but they keep nailing it. They keep hitting it down. They keep smacking it down. Eventually it's going to break it. I'm going to be there for it. I'm going to be there for it when it breaks it. I guarantee it. But right now, it keeps getting smacked down. So I think right now, just trade cautiously. The FOMO people are going to be coming back soon. As soon as those penny stocks are starting to run again, I just feel it. I just feel it. So be careful. Don't catch FOMO. Stay safe. Stay green. It's us versus herd.